JBNN keep you informed. I'm Michelle Jones. Before we get into the news, please remember to like, subscribe, leave a comment, and to share the news with someone today. Now onto the news. Police mourn the loss of legendary Senton cop. The Police High Command and the Senton Police are mourning the loss of National Award-winning cop, Detective Corporal Godfrey Ledford of the Runaway Bay Police. Ledford died Friday from injuries sustained during a motor vehicle collision on the Londonderry Main Road more than 2 weeks ago. The policeman suffered multiple injuries and was rushed to the Sentence Bay Regional Hospital. He was later transferred to the intensive care unit at the Kingston Public Hospital. Head of the Senton Police Division, Senior Superintendent Dwight Powell, said the division is devastated by the death of the corporal.
We received news this morning that he died whilst being treated at the hospital. I want to use this opportunity this time to express, on behalf of the entire management of the Senton Division, our deepest condolences to his bereaved family, the staff at Runaway Bay, and the entire CIB across the Senton Division. The division is in a very sad and somber mood at this time.
Detective Corporal Ledford in 2003 received the Badge of Honor for gallantry. While on duty in the Market District in Brownstown, St. Anne, Detective Corporal Ledford was escorting a businessman and his employees to a location when they were pounced on by 3 men armed with guns. The men barricaded the group inside a building. Detective Corporal Ledford managed to reserve his pistol and open fire on the attackers, killing 2 of the 3. The third man was later convicted for the crime. Stolen cars and the parts recovered in St. Catherine, man arrested. The police in St. Catherine on Friday arrested a man after several car parts, suspected to be stolen, were found at his home in Kinlan District. Earlier, cops on an operation in the Kitson Town area discovered 3 stolen motor vehicles, and investigations led them to the man's premises. They reported that several car parts were found at the location. The cops also found 2 goats, which were seized after the man reportedly could not give a proper account for the livestock. The matter remains under investigation, and persons with information are being asked to come forward. Apprentice jockey charged with Gregory Park murder granted $400,000 bail. Jermaine Lindo, who is charged with the shooting death of a man riding a bicycle along the main road in Gregory Park, Portmore, St. Catherine last August, was on Friday granted bail of $400,000 in the parish court. Lindo, who is an apprentice racehorse jockey, is charged with murder, possession of a prohibited weapon, unauthorized possession of ammunition, and use in a crime to commit a scheduled offense. Lindo was ordered to report to the Mocha Police in Clarendon twice a week, submit his fingerprints, and to surrender his travel documents. Lindo, who was represented by attorney Daniel Mitchell, is to return to court on February 18. Lindo is charged with the fatal shooting of Andrea Campbell, a 52-year-old laborer of Gregory Park, St. Catherine. Allegations are that at about 8:15 p.m. on August 9, 2024, Campbell was shot and killed while riding his bicycle along the Gregory Park Main Road in St. Catherine. An investigation by the St. Catherine South Police led to the arrest of Lindo, who was subsequently charged. Lindo has made numerous court appearances and has maintained his innocence throughout. Mayor Williams welcomes PMP about turn on chairmanship challenge. Mayor of Maypen and the chairman of the Clarendon Municipal Corporation, Joel Williams, has responded to a decision by the People's National Party Caucus of Councillors that it will no longer be pursuing court action of the chairmanship of the corporation. Mayor Williams says he feels vindicated by the legal opinions of the Attorney General and Solicitor General that based on the law, he should continue the chairmanship of the corporation. The controversy stemmed from last November's by-election in the Indian Town Division, which resulted in the People's National Party and the Jamaica Labour Party having 11 councillors each. The PMP Caucus of Councillors has said it will no longer be heading to the court of the chairmanship of the corporation, but wants changes to the composition and leadership of committees within the local government body. Cian Barneswell, councillor for the Hayes Division, said while the PMP councillors believe there is ambiguity with the law, they will not go any further the matter in the interest of time. Mayor Williams said he is hoping that the PMP councillors will settle down and continue the business of the parish.
Well, you recall that the first meeting where we had the disruption, I would have laid out clearly what the local government act would have said. And they refused to accept, and so I would have written to the minister, request him to get the, final words from the Solicitor General and our AG, which he had done, and that was presented here today. I don't believe that they are not They were not aware of it. I believe that they just wanted to be disruptive, to try to prove a point.
Nobody wants to be stopped by the police out of fear of being ticketed, but a routine traffic stop can happen anytime. So know your rights, the proper procedures, and how to ensure safe and smooth interaction.
As a police officer, I would implore all our drivers to be safe, to operate motor vehicle and drive safely. Road safety is a concern for every Jamaican citizen. Once you operate or drive safely, you make it a safe environment for all other persons to operate, whether it be the pedestrian, the motorcyclist, or the public passenger vehicles.
Keep your vehicles serviced so they're in prime condition to handle anything the road throws at them. Follow road signs and traffic signals to avoid dangerous situations and prevent collisions with other drivers or even pedestrians. Do not drink alcohol before or while behind the wheel. We all know these road safety guidelines, but many don't realize that obeying the directions of police officers in the traffic space is another critical component of road safety. They are there to ensure order is being maintained and disrupt any criminal act that may be in progress, especially those involving the use of a vehicle.
So the police from time to time will conduct operations. We class them as crime reduction operation. So from national roadblock operation, speed enforcement operation, vehicle checkpoint operation, spot checks, and so on, in which officers will be stopping you. They will be checking first to see if any breaches of the Firearms Act, the Dangerous Drugs Act, the Customs Act are being detected. If there's any breach of the Road Traffic Act, that will be dealt with.
So what's your role in helping to not hinder these activities and potentially place yourself in danger? Simple. Follow the directives of the officer that stops you.
On being stopped by the police, as a member of the motoring public or the motorist, you should bring your vehicle to a complete stop. You should bring down all your windows and keep your hands on the steering and listen for all instructions from the police. There can be multiple reasons that can arouse the police officer's suspicion and multiple breaches that can come under different legislations. You do not want to drive away from a police officer because it means that firstly, you may be issued a traffic ticket for failing to comply with a constable's command. As also at Section 7 of the Road Traffic Act, you must produce your documents to the police. It is an offense for you not to produce your documents when instructed to do so by the police. So you hand the officer your driver's license, vehicle documents, then you can ask a question. You do not want a situation in that you are utilizing the electronic communication device, which is your phone, to make a call when the vehicle is in operation on the road, because that is a breach of the Road Traffic Act and you may be prosecuted for it.
And even once the vehicle has stopped, you should also refrain from using your mobile device while interacting with the police.
It would not be practicable to make a call whilst you're being searched by the officer, whilst a motor vehicle is being searched. You are required to be in full attendance at that part. But upon confirmation of what is requested of you, you should comply with the instructions given and allow the officer to carry out his duties. Good morning, ma'am. Sergeant Martindale, I'm attached to the Public Safety and Traffic Enforcement Branch. Could you bring down all your windows for me, please?
At this point, follow the officer's instructions carefully. It's crucial to listen attentively and not make any sudden movements. This ensures both your safety and the officers.
We implore all our motorists to drive safely, comply with instructions, comply with signs given. At no time should you be arguing with the officer, shouting at the officer, or you should try to assault the officer in the performance of his or her duties. You should comply, look, listen for all signals, all instructions.
So the next time you're behind the wheel, remember, safety first. By following the rules of the road and instructions of our police officers, it not only protects you, but all road users.
JBN keep you informed. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, leave us a comment, and click the notification bell to receive our daily news items.